Borderlands the pre-sequel. We're doing the add-on, the Claptastic Voyage, AA Gamer for Life, Demented Priest. Alright, so we're out at the cluster Ov3rlook, and this map is one of the larger of the area. The other cluster was not as big as this. The challenges are a little more involved in this area than the other one. Alright, so throughout the level, one is to pop all the balloons, and they're kind of all over, and they're not hard to find. You just have to keep an eye out for them. Pretty much is why I was making this video a little bit lengthy. You saw in the beginning part where the volt symbols were, so if you're just curious about that, then just use those times to find that. And then at the end of the video is where we do the hidden door or hidden treasure or whatever. While we were out here, we saw a pressure plate, and we're like, well, you know that's going to open something up, but there's never just one of them either. There's usually several of them involved, and that is the case in this particular level. So alright, so right at the beginning you saw me get the first sets of balloons, and now we're gonna move on, get what we can. Now you can pretty much circumvent this whole map as long as you don't get up into the diamond area and kind of activate the quest. So we kind of went around the whole area, kind of looked at the whole map, opened up all the areas, get all the gray off the map here. Alright, there's another cluster. Okay, so I believe that's about as much as I could see from the beginning area here. Alright, so we went off to the left side of the map, over to where the Holy Spirits is. That's it right there, is the Holy Spirits. So, couple sets of balloons out here. There's also some crates as well. Okay, now the balloons are not counted on your challenge list, like you got 6 out of 12 or something like that. It's just when they're all done, the thing will pop that you got the balloons. So right in front of the Holy Spirits is another set. Okay, so at the later part of the video, when we do the hidden room, there are 3 pressure plates. One is actually back behind this building here. And of course all the pressure plates are kind of time sensitive too, so there's no clock that's actually ticking down. When you get close to the 3rd one, you'll hear the little ticker start going away, and it's a challenge for one person to get to all 3 plates. So if you got 3 people, or you know, however many co-op people you have, it'll make your life a lot easier. Just have them go to the plates, sit there until you're all by one, and then each person slams on a plate. That should work, but for video sakes I had to do it by myself. My buddy Demented Priest found them mostly, and so one person can do it and can get the challenge, because I did it, but it is tight. Okay, so on top of this tower is a chest. If you're wondering why I was taking the time to run up there. One thing about the add-on, the Earl dude does have more spaces open. So you'll definitely be collecting all the moonstone that you come across, because hey, more weapon slots, you know, ammo capacities and all that. It's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so I believe that takes care of all the balloons out in this area. So we're heading back to the center area, but before that, under this little ledge is another crate. So take the time to come back here and check it for whatever. It's a rarity to actually, I can't think of too many times that we've actually gotten a good weapon out of a crate. Most of the time, my buddy Demented Priest has either grinded something good or we found it just out of the machines. You know, you'll find like an orange grenade or any kind of legendary weapon out of the machine. And just like his diligence about looking through the machines is, it's really good. I just have a tendency just to run through the map and not really give a shit about looking through the machines. But I'm a lucky man. He's a really good gamer, and so this little island out here, I believe, has a crate on it. So we're gonna probably jump out there and take a look. Okay, if it's not purple or orange, most of the time don't even take the time to look at the weapons. Seen many of shotguns, but this torque one is the one that I've pretty much been using for quite a bit of the map. Or pretty much this whole add-on and the later part of the regular game as well. Alright, so out here, as you circle through these little islands, on the left side of the map, right where that house was on a lower level is another crate. Okay, you saw up there by the little shack up there is another set of balloons, so we're going to get up there and deal with that. And here's our first vault symbol. Alright, so off there, I don't know if I screwed up and cut out the little piece of the video where that shack was, but you did see the set of balloons there, so make sure you get that. Okay, once we get into the center of the town here, go ahead and start looking around for the balloons, but I'm sorry that I missed that little piece. I believe there's only one set of balloons out there by that shack where that volt symbol was, so make sure you get that in there.
How can one robot be so many things to so many people?
I touched him once.
How can metal be so sensual?
Okay, this one tower's got like an upper level, and I believe there is a crate up there as well. Right off to the left there was another set of balloons.
These people are nuts.
Okay, I believe later on through the quest, it kind of makes you go up to the top of this tower. Microphone or something. I'm not really sure exactly what the deal was, but I think something forces you to go up here. Alright, but on the way up there, you got that one crate. Alright, so we're going to make our way to the back side of the area. Between these buildings, I believe, is our volt symbol. Okay, so there it is. And that's our last set of balloons. So that takes care of the balloons. We got one more volt symbol. And if I would have known where it was at the time, I would have collected it. But it's over on that other side to the right where the Holy Spirits is. But before getting there, I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, this little shack where the wires are down inside on the wall is the volt symbol. Alright, so that's going to be our third and final volt symbol in this particular area.
Where to now? Would you look at that?
Okay, so now comes the flap trap part. Okay, so over on the left side of the map is one of the pressure plates. Okay, the plates aren't particularly hard to find. We really didn't know about that the pressure plates were related to the hidden room. But anyway, so we're jumping our way back into the center of town. But where that little shack was, on the back ledge there is the other pressure plate. Okay, obviously if you're quick on the mark there. Okay, so now we gotta huff it to all the way to the back side of Holy Spirit. So if you got a couple co-op partners, just put them all by the pressure plates. Right where I'm jumping is where the door will open up from that. Just put everybody by the plate, and on the count of 3, everybody jump on the plates. Not that it would probably matter, and that should open the door for you. Alright, so starting to hear that timer tick down. I'm going to make a jump for it. Alright. So that's going to wrap up the challenges. And as soon as you walk into the room, there'll be a few more minutes of the video. There's like little things with the claptrap on it. I'm going to go ahead and let that go. And but if you're not interested in that, that's going to wrap this area up. Alright, so there's the room, the 3 lights.
Places to see.
Got a chest in there, and then a computer that kind of gets into a little bit of the claptrap, but that unlocks the challenges, and that wraps up this area. Like I said, a couple of minutes or so of this thing here, but if you're good, then hit to the next video. The one thing about this game, I've yet to come across a legendary mod for the gunslinger. I got a purple one, but that's the best I found that I like. Alright, that takes care of the autobiography.